Hi guys, how are you? So as I mentioned in my previous video, I have got the Galaxy Z Fold 6. So I know you have might have already seen a lot of videos on YouTube, but I just wanted to give you my initial impressions. So this is I think the navy color or the navy blue color, if you may say. And you can see the design. They have changed the design versus the previous iterations. Now it is basically they are trying to maintain a consistent design across the Ultra series and the Fold series, and even the Flip. So you can see that the corners are more squarish now. Z Fold 5 was more rounded corner. They have shaved off the bezels here. So look at it, it looks very clean now. Something like the S24 Ultra, because S24 Ultra also had a symmetrical design with minimum bezels. And they have managed to reduce on the left hand side the hinge. So it does not protrude that much from here. So it gives you a very uniform feeling. And in terms of design, here's the volume rocker, the power button, the SIM card tray is also here. On top, you have this is the speaker. They have changed the design also. Earlier, it was like in you have different what to say holes for speakers. Now it's a one single slit. These are the mics and USB-C. Again a mic and again the speaker. And most importantly, they have reduced the weight of this phone. So I had used the Z Fold 5 and it was a good improvement over Z Fold 4. This is again a good improvement over the Z Fold 5 in terms of the weight. So this is actually now very close to S24 Ultra. S24 Ultra was 232 gram. This is 239 gram. So almost the same weight. But of course, because this phone folds, so it is easier to grip in one hand, easier to put in your pockets. Yes, the width is more compared to the S24 Ultra, but this is foldable, so you know what you are getting. The camera has remained largely unchanged. They have just, I think, improved the ultra wide sensor. The megapixel count remains same. The prime is 50. The ultra wide is 12 megapixel, and then the telephoto lens. And yep, it's not at the same level as S24 Ultra, but I think you can compare it to the S24. It's the same. So now I think many people had a complaint of the cover screen being too narrow, and this is definitely an improvement. It's not at the same level as a OnePlus or a Vivo, but I like this one because if you increase the width too much and then you open in you get more black bars when you play any video. This is still like for any watching any video, you can turn this and you will still get a good amount of black bars over here, but it's still better than the ones on the Vivo. So I like this form factor. I mean, it's a personal choice. And of course, Samsung has those software tricks up their sleeve that makes it a better buy compared to the Chinese phone, other than its availability, of course. Because I like the DeX that is there on it. I have a Samsung TV, so it basically means that because of the ecosystem, it's very easy to cast any videos I am watching on my TV. But if I talk about other foldables, it will be not that easy. And of course, this has S Pen support. I have not got the S Pen, but maybe I will get it. Let's see. So talking about this inside screen, again, you can see that it has followed the same logic. It is quite like a squarish look. The corners are not rounded anymore. And but unlike S24 Ultra, which used to dig in my palm when I was holding it, this does not dig into the palm because probably because it's a larger phone, so it's not as dense. And the way you are holding, you are basically resting it on your fingers. For S24 Ultra, it generally means that the corner will rest on your palm and then it used to dig into your palm. But with this, it's not the case. And because sometimes you will generally use it two-handed, so of course the weight gets distributed. So it's not as uncomfortable as S24 Ultra. I mean, I loved S24 Ultra. I traded in and got my Z Flip 6, which I am recording the video. It was a very hard decision for me, But yeah, it is what it is. I like trying new phones. Maybe I will then now get the S25 Ultra when it comes out. In terms of screen, it is brighter, and I think so far it is less fingerprinty. Like in Z Fold 5, in Z Fold 4, I after a few days of usage, there were fingerprints all over the screen, and it used to show. But on this, you can still notice fingerprints, but I think it is a slight improvement. It's still early days, so I will not make a final comment on it, but it seems there is an improvement. Let's see. In terms of the crease, you can see the crease at a certain angle. It is slightly less pronounced than Z Fold 5. I know on YouTube you can see, people are saying that it is same as Z Fold 5. I don't think so. I think on both Z Flip 6 and Fold 6 they have made improvement. The improvement is more obvious on the Flip 6. But here also it is an improvement. But yeah, when light hits at a certain angle, you can still notice the crease. It's more subtle now. And yep, I have been using this for the past couple of days. I can just show you the battery life. So here it is. So you see, since 23rd, so last 4 days I have been using it. So 59% battery usage with 4 hour 36 minutes of screen on time, 42% with 2 hour 42 minutes of screen on time, 35% with 2 hour 22 minutes screen on time. So all in all, I think you can probably get around 6 hours. I know for a fold, actually, because it's a productivity phone, it is aimed for people who like to be productive, working on the go, looking at Excel files, PowerPoint presentations, etc. So the battery should have been larger because it's 4,400 milliamp hour, and they have the same size battery since I think the past three generations. So definitely they should have improved it. In on Flip 6 they improved it. On Flip 6 the battery life is now better than before because it went up from 3,700 to 4,000 milliamp hour on the Flip 6. But here on the Fold 6 it remains same at 4,400 milliamp hour. I think they should have at least like given the same improvement here also, like 200 to 300 milliamp hour extra. Just like that half an hour 45-minute more of screen on time would have gone a long way in removing any battery anxiety people will have. Because if you use it heavily, then yeah, you will struggle to make it through the day, especially if you're using the inner screen. And so yeah, that was my initial impressions. I have not tested the camera, and I know it will be good. It will not be as good as S24 Ultra. So that's it for me. Please let me know what you want me to cover on this phone. And after a few days, I'm also using my Flip 6. So I will put up another video on my Flip 6 after maybe a 1 week of use, and then on this also. So yep, stay tuned and please do like the video and subscribe to my channel. It will help me a lot. Thank you.